Welcome everyone to the quantum frequency for divination. I am the Divine Mystic. Today is November 21st, 2019, and I'm conducting a astrological reading for the sign of Geminis. So Gemini, welcome back to the channel. If you guys have subscribed here, thank you very much for all the love and support that you have shown me this far. You may have noticed it's been a little while since I put out some of my videos. So I've made a little upgrade to my camera lighting situation, so enjoy. And I'm hoping to kind of get back into the swing of things, especially getting into 2020. So if you guys are new here, thank you very much for stopping by. I hope that you find my videos resonate with you. If so, go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe, all of those wonderful things. I am available for personal readings, so if that interests you, go ahead and reach out down below for that video, for that information. Sorry, I'm shuffling and I'm getting information as I'm talking. Yeah, see, okay. So, bear with me. Flying out here, we have the Emperor. Very interesting. Gemini, you are either standing in a position of power, kind of claiming your power for your own, or you're dealing with somebody, because I do have the Five of Wands and the Princess of Swords, yeah, and the Nine of Cups. So I'll get to that. Princess of Swords and the Five of Wands down here at the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with somebody who is very much determined to get their way. Okay, they have because I have the Knight of Pentacles. They'll stay put where they're at until they kind of get what it is that they want, and you kind of know that about the person already. But you have a very deep admiration. You care very much for this person, or you hold this person in a very, very high regard. Is what I'm hearing here. Now, there also could be a situation in love, because I do have the Two of Cups here with the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. So you guys are kind of wanting to be with somebody, okay? Wanting to be with somebody, or wanting to make movement towards somebody. Maybe somebody's wanting to make movement towards you. Like, it's kind of like you want it. I'm not going to say that you don't, Gemini, because this is on your mind, like, big time. Because, like, you've built up this person in your mind in terms of who that you think that they are. And you kind of have, you're kind of in love with the idea of this person at the moment. Like, you're really, really holding on to that. Despite the fact that I think with the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands together, there may have been a few kind of red flags or a few signs or a few, like, there's not necessarily really dealing with disappointment. The disappointment, I think, has already been, like, said and over, and it's kind of done with. But it's like you're dealing with a Knight of Pentacles, so you could be dealing with an earth energy, or you have like earth and air here, or earth and water kind of thing, both kind of on your plate. But anyways, it's like with the Knight of Pentacles, like, this person isn't moving at the pace that you want them to, so definitely having some impatience. If you're young, or if you're dealing with a young person, the other person, I would think the younger person just may not be fully understanding how things are at this time. It's just kind of, it's one of those energies where it's, like okay, the Five of Wands, it's five people trying to put together a pentacle, and everyone arguing about how to make the star. And basically, it's just kind of, it's going, once you get to the Six of Wands and you kind of achieve that victory, and then the pentacle gets made and everything gets put together, then you realize, like, oh, that's how it's done. And all of this time we spent arguing and debating and disputing, like, how it could have been done. It's just like, oh, it should have been done this way this whole time type thing, right? And it would have caused, I think, it would have, yeah, it definitely would have been made things easier at the time, or, for sure, like, having that clear direction. You could have been dealing with somebody as well who you thought had relationship potential, or somebody that you wanted to commit to. And, like, that person kind of being like, yeah, well, I kind of wanted more of a friends with benefits type of energy. And now they're sitting up here as this, like, Nine of Cups, because and it's like, okay, this wish is coming true. Like, this is your, like, this person is your wish fulfillment. This wish is coming true type thing. This is what's going through in your mind. This is what you're waiting for. This is what you're hoping for. With the Knight of Pentacles, it's like you're waiting for that. You're waiting for that Emperor. You're waiting for the right one to come through. That's for damn sure. And you're sitting here, like, things are looking pretty good for you right now in the moment, Gemini. Like, you have the Nine of Pentacles with the Seven of Pentacles. So you guys are probably in a fairly good position financially here at the moment, working on your business, working on your career, working on building that, whatever's in your field, you're plowing it like a boss, type thing, and you're doing very, very well at that. But again, your heart is kind of longing for this person, this Two of Cups that's kind of on your mind here. And again, with the Knight of Wands, this is where I'm saying, like, you could have been dealing with somebody who was like, came forth like they wanted a commitment, and in all fairness, this person does. Okay, the Knight of Wands, he absolutely wants this commitment. It's just like he's only really ready to take that commitment when he's like reached his goals, right? Like, this is why he represents the fire sign, because he'll put himself first kind of every single time, type thing. And this is why, and it's like, this came down to, okay, like, I just wanted a friends with benefits all along. And it's like, well, why didn't you tell me that in the beginning, right? But again, it's just kind of like, you guys had to explore, this realm, or this route, this possibility. Yeah. Somebody may have cheated here as well. I do have the Seven of Swords with two queens. So the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups. So this could be indicating to me that, like, somebody actually cheated or stepped out. And this is why, like, the Knight of Wands. Okay, like, I didn't necessarily want a commitment. I wasn't ready for that at the time. This sort of energy is kind of coming through. This person is very sorry. Okay, the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. They do regret what happened. Yeah, they do regret what happened. Now, I do have the King and Queen of Swords here as well. So you may want to check out the Aquarius reading, because they both just came out in that also. But either way, Gemini, I think right now what you're not seeing is that you really do have a lot of different options, a lot of people around you who are very much interested in you. I think part of the issue is that, like, you still haven't necessarily cleared the energy from, like, holding on to, like, whatever beautiful energy this was, the Three of Pentacles, that you aren't willing to see these other suitors for what they really are. So your mind is going through this energy, especially, like, as the King and Queen of Swords in an air reading. So it like, your mind is kind of going through this process of selecting a partner, if you've been single, or like you've been attached to somebody but you're still single. You'll see their picture and you're like, oh, I don't like that color, like, I don't like blue eyes, or, you know, whatever it is for you, take it how it resonates. But or like, you talk to this person and the conversation is really, really flat, and you're like, no. And you're just very quick to kind of turn these people down, because again, you're in this kind of like waiting for the harvest type mode in the Knight of Pentacles, like, coming through. At the same time too, the Chariot card is up here, and you do have the Queen of Cups, so you could be dealing with Cancer or Scorpio, are both indicated in this reading. Aries as well. But anyways, and with the Chariot card coming in here, like, the Charioteer is a warrior. They're leaving one battle, they're pausing, and they're heading out towards the next battle, and they have their armor on. Listen, you have armor in the Emperor and you have armor in the Chariot. So, like, you are all kinds of guarded right now, Gemini, and this is why you might be finding it actually very frustrating, if you are, like, single and dating and looking around, because you are so guarded that you're not letting people in. But you're not taking it that way. You're taking it as, like, people aren't approaching you, right? Because I have, like, the Seven of Wands, like, and if you look at this card, okay, you can hardly see this person's eyes. I don't know if, yeah, you can, like, they're there, but, like, they're looking down, okay, they're looking down, and they're not necessarily, like, realizing how guarded they are in this card, you know, where it's like, again, but to them, they're like, okay, the seeds are planted and I'm ready for somebody to come in and water that garden, type thing. But it's just like your head and your heart aren't necessarily agreeing right now. You're like, okay, you're sitting here as a Princess of Wands, and it's like, I'm ready to get out there. I'm ready to start something new. I have the Death card with the Ace of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune here. So, Gemini, this is the position that you're sitting in right now. Things have ended. I'm ready for a new beginning. I'm ready for the change. You've prepped yourself. You've primed yourself. The King and Queen of Swords are here. Like, you've learned your lessons, and in your mind, in your heart, you are ready for that person to come in and sweep you off your feet. Okay. And the Princess of Wands, like I said, looking forth with really bright and beautiful energy. But that when it comes right down to it, or you find somebody that in the midst of all this dating pool that you're really like sifting through, like next, type thing. This is kind of where if you see somebody who like somewhat fits that bill, okay, you'll talk to them. Things will go good. I give it a day, Gemini, and then you're like, you're back on this other person or this other situation. And in all fairness, this is a pattern in relationships for you, and honestly, like probably most people, where you're kind of like protecting yourself by doing this. There's a little bit of fear aspect, to this, because again, the Knight of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Princess of Pentacles, you are either with somebody who really did a number on you. Okay, this could be an ex energy who really hurt you, this sort of thing. This could also have been somebody, Gemini, who you yourself made a big offer of love to, and there could be some rejection in this, and you're not necessarily willing to put yourself back out there again into that, like, despite the fact that like you do want it. Okay, you do want to get back together with this person, and this is why you're having such a hard time meeting someone else. Like your heart is stuck on this person, but you are moving forward at the same time. Like you've accepted it. Okay, the Death, the Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. You have definitely accepted that the past is the past. It's just, and this kind of makes sense too. This could have been something that is coming up from a while, because coming into 2020, we're entering a whole new decade. So this could be something that happened to you within the last 10 years, and you're purging this energy out as you're kind of cultivating this ground, getting ready for 2020 and the things to come, right? And again, the Emperor is here. So Gemini, if you're taking on this energy, it's like you're going into leadership mode. So some of you guys might be receiving a big promotion at work, or you're going to be now leading a team. You're going to be directing some sort of creative project, because I do have the Princess of Swords here as well, or Princess of Wands, excuse me. So it's indicating to me like some sort of creative project that you could be getting underway. And it's honestly, it's going to bring you the Ace of Pentacles. So it's going to bring you a lot more money. And this is great with the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles. It's like money can't buy happiness, Gemini, but it really like it can kind of satisfy the moment, like that's kind of like where this is at and where this is telling you. But again, where your heart's at, what you're feeling. This could also be indicating of the need to like really sit down with everybody involved and kind of work through the issue, despite the fact that it's going to be a little bit more difficult or challenging, is what I'm hearing. But again, let's all come together. This could be just Christmas time in general as well. Yeah, see, I do have the harmony card, and it just kind of like looked like a holly berry quickly to me. But yeah, harmony kind of coming in here. Once you guys work towards whatever the solution is to this, or somebody proposes a solution, and this just may not be you, like Gemini, I just want to say, like, because you'd be very tempted to go see this person, go talk to this person, this sort of thing. But it's really important. Yeah, see, there's an issue of balance coming through here, Gemini, and it's this person needs to come to you, right? The give and take needs to be equal. If you've given, you need to now take, and if you've taken, you need to now give. So depending on what side of this that you're on, please take that into consideration here as well. But I do have balance, right? Things, and with passion flowers. So this is all about balancing your passions, right? And you could be dealing with a Libra, because I do have the scales of justice in here twice. So just kind of inclined to say that. But yeah, I know, certainly just like balancing out the situation, like certainly like so that you can move on to something new and truly like let your heart be open as the Queen of Cups, okay? Because it's like the Queen of Swords is here. You may think you're open to love, but I'm telling you, you're kind of like you've got some closed-minded attitudes toward it, okay? And it's because of the past. It's because of the past. It's like, and you've let it go. You've accepted it, but I'm telling you, you are still holding on here. Okay, yeah. Mermaids love here. This is absolutely beautiful. Listen, Okay, with my dear friend Rose Garden, if it's not working out with a certain person, believe me, it's because there is somebody who you are supposed to be with. My dear friend, Mermaid's Love, this is very, very long-term commitment. Okay, this is deep love for each other, deep admiration for each other, support for one another. You may have been dealing with somebody who in the past didn't necessarily support your dreams, because I have Sleeping Beauty's dreams here with the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. And so because of this, this is all about like manifesting your dreams into reality using the power of visualization. Like you see the estate in the sky that she's got kind of concocted getting up there, and it's got red roses all over it. It's got love. It's got money. You know, the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. This is what this is. Okay, and like the two nines together, like typically depict to me that yes, like dreams are coming true. But with my dear friend here, this is also reminding me like friendship first. So perhaps there's somebody around you, Gemini, who you've been friends with for a very, very long time. And you may not realize that this person's actually going to be the person that you're with, right? The person who's going to love you and support you through all of this. But it may actually be breaking their heart as well in terms of how much energy you're giving out to somebody else who, in their opinion, doesn't deserve it, doesn't deserve your attention, doesn't even deserve your time of day, because they really, like, your friend does not like this person, whoever the Knight of Wands is to you. And this is why I say the Princess of Swords as well, because this definitely was somebody that you connected with in a younger version of yourself. And I mean, you're a younger version of yourself as yesterday. But either way, Gemini, I'm telling you, your friends do not like this person. Your family didn't like this person. There was so many difficulties in trying to put that situation together that, I mean, you should have paid more attention to the red flags, you know, kind of from the beginning type thing. But again, you were in this rose garden. You tend to like to wear the rose colored glasses when it comes to love. Yeah, because it's like you're not necessarily seeing things how they are. But the butterfly is there indicating to me that you're going to be transforming. You are going to see things for how they are. Harmony is going to be brought into your life, okay, through the right person. Okay, the Two of Cups definitely depicts about connecting with that right person. And the Knight of Pentacles with my dear friend, the Two of Cups, this is telling you, like, there is somebody in your environment who very much wants to be with you. Okay, let's get a few guardian angels out here for Geminis. Yeah, okay. Angel of Adventure. Do something different, Gemini. If you want things to change, do something different. You can't do the same thing that you have always done and expect different results. This is a very, very important for you. I do have Angel of Procrastination, so the time has come. It is time for you to kind of take a step out of your comfort zone here. Angels of the Universe, trust the universe. Trust that you're on the right path, and trust that things are as they are supposed to be, and that yes, you do have this beautiful love coming here for you. I do have Angel of Love, and it's here with my dear friend and Two of Cups. Somebody who's going to bring harmony into your life, somebody who's going to support you. If you're in a relationship right now that, you know, it's not working out, and whether you're actually physically with this person or you're disconnected from this person, I don't care. But listen, claim your power. Claim your power here, Angel of Power. So, and kind of step up into that power, into your Emperor, Empress energies, okay? Whereas, again, you're taking control of the situation. And at any given point in time, Gemini, you can choose to leave. You know, so if you're just like with this person and this person's not reciprocating, because I do have the Six of Pentacles, it's time to take back your power and stop giving to this person, especially if you're giving money. Okay, the Six of Pentacles could be indicating that you're actually giving this person money in hopes that, you know, they're going to be grateful, they're going to need you. I do have the Angel of Gratitude here, but like you're doing this hoping that they're going to need you or rely on you or become dependent on you, but that's not a healthy situation. And yeah, it's like, again, claim that power and step out of it, and be grateful for the fact that, you know, and again, if this hasn't worked out, be grateful for the fact that it hasn't worked out, because it's not for your betterment. Okay, so just, again, the Mermaid's Love, it will come true for you. Okay, it will come true for you when you find your true love. Okay, so Gemini, this concludes your reading. I hope the video has resonated with you. I mean, I can see how it's difficult, and I definitely empathize with that. for you, Gemini. But listen, I'm not too worried about it because you guys got this. Like, you guys got your shit together. You're on the right path. You guys got things going on. Trust the process. Again, angel of the universe, just trust the process. So, Gemini, if you're looking for personal reading, go ahead, reach out down below the video. And I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.